A blood clot, or thrombus, can move through the bloodstream until it gets stuck in a narrow passageway and can sometimes be life-threatening if not treated quickly. They are gel-like clumps of blood, and people can naturally dissolve blood clots after the internal injury has healed. However, when clots do not dissolve naturally, they restrict normal blood flow to the heart, turning into a serious medical condition. Deep vein thrombosis, DVT, is a medical condition that occurs when a blood clot forms in a deep vein, usually in the leg. Pulmonary embolism, PE, occurs when a blood clot gets lodged in an artery in the lung, blocking blood flow to part of the lung. Common symptoms of a blood clot, according to Cancer Research UK, are pain in the deep muscles of your leg that is unexplained and redness and swelling in your leg. If the clot has moved to your lungs, the symptoms are varied, and can show up in your breathing. High cholesterol, indications on your toes and fingers that levels are dangerously high. You might find that you are feeling breathless, and this might start suddenly or increase over time, or you may have pain in your chest or upper back which gets worse when you breathe in. People who cannot breathe or notice someone has passed out must call 999 or visit A&E. The charity also says that coughing up blood and feeling lightheaded are signs of a pulmonary embolism. There are a number of risk factors for blood clots, which include being overweight or using combined hormonal contraception, such as the combined pill. If you are pregnant or have just had a baby, your risk is also higher. Diabetes, the serious warning sign on your toenails of prolonged high blood sugar levels. Warning: diabetes, the lesser-known warning sign of advanced blood sugar damage in the lower legs. Signs: vitamin D diet, the small vegetable that can provide 100% of your daily intake. Tips: similarly, if you have an inflammatory condition such as Crohn's disease or rheumatoid arthritis, this can increase your risk of clots. Being older than 60 increases your risk of deep vein thrombosis, though it can occur at any age. Nonetheless, sometimes a blood clot in a vein can occur with no apparent underlying risk factor. Anything that prevents your blood from flowing or clotting normally can cause a blood clot. There are 3 things you should not do if you are at a higher risk, according to the NHS. These 3 things include not sitting for long periods without moving, if you can avoid it. If you're sitting for a while, try not to cross your legs, as this can block blood flow, and if you are not able to walk around, you should exercise your lower legs. Try raising and lowering your heels while keeping your toes on the floor, then raising your toes with your heels on the floor, suggests the Mayo Clinic. If you are at higher risk, you should not drink lots of alcohol, as this can make you dehydrated, and more prone to clots. If you smoke, it also increases your risk. Smoking affects blood clotting and circulation, which can increase your risk. There are some steps you can take to reduce your risk. For example, the NHS says you should drink plenty of water to avoid dehydration, as you're more likely to get a clot if you're dehydrated. You should also try to lose weight if you're overweight, and wear flight stockings or flight socks to improve your blood flow on long flights. It adds, if you're at a high risk of blood clots, for example, you're in hospital, follow the advice of your care team about preventing clots.